Good morning to you from the misty Valley of Joy. How are you? Have you slept? Have you eaten? Are you well? Had to bring you this cracker this dawn morning. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty to wake up to the mist and the fog and that pretty sky in the trees. And it is chilly today. Oh, my little hands are chilly willy. Got to put them in the pocket of my jacket. And because daylight saving hasn't arrived yet, I had another little sip of tea lying in bed and let the puppies come inside for a cuddle this morning. Why not have a little rest? And that's what I wanted to talk about today, was that you'll find that the riches are in the rest. As a corporate refugee and a recovering A-type driver, I have found that the best way for me to create a joyful life and to achieve more balance and have more joy and flow has been in the richness of rest. And our society and culture pushes us to drive. And so typically I've always been a driver, someone who pushes through, who stays up late working, who gets up early exercising, who pushes herself to do more, be more, achieve more. Hey, my Barry. And there's nothing wrong, you're a nut. There's nothing wrong with having goals and dreams and going for them if they're in alignment with your bigger vision and where you want to go in the world. But there is if it's to the detriment of your health and well-being, if it's to the detriment of your relationships, to the detriment of your body system and your equilibrium. And so it's important to stay in the parasympathetic nervous system of rest and digest. Because otherwise we push our dear little bodies constantly into fight or flight. Yes, go with the flow, Nicole. And when we're in flight or fight, our digestive system doesn't work, our hormones get out of whack, our nervous system feels fragile and shaky. We notice a sense of urgency all the time. So much so that our dear body just can't seem to calibrate. And so we're more likely to put on weight, to age rapidly, to feel burdened, to snap at our loved ones, to be cranky, to feel tired all the time. And does anyone really want to live a life like that? So instead, we've got to learn to rest. We have to learn to listen and tune in to our dear body, to allow it to tell us where to go, what next, what to do. And that doesn't mean we sit on the lounge and eat cream pies all day long. It doesn't mean we let go of our dreams or don't pursue a career or a family or an adventure or any other worldly pursuit. It just means we do so in a state of flow and in recognition of how and where our body needs to be in order to achieve that in a way that is the most economic and useful way of using our energy and our energy stores. So are you an A-type personality too? Are you frying your telomeres and your body and your cells? Are you constantly pushing? Do you feel tired all the time? Have you noticed that you're a bit of a snappy chappy? Maybe it's time to just give it a rest. The riches are in the rest. I know for me, the more I achieve a balance of a bit of work, a bit of rest, a bit of work, a bit of rest, and that's how most of my days flow. A couple of hours of work, an hour of rest or mowing or doing something that gives me joy, planting trees. A couple of hours of work, go and play with the puppies, right? And so it's this rest, work, rest, work. Giving my nervous system time to recalibrate, come down, find my center. And so in doing so, achieving far more flow and joy. And then that's when things start to work. That's when life becomes more joyful. The riches are in the rest. Make sure you're getting it, not just a good sleep at night, but make sure you're not just pushing yourself 24 hours a day. Yes, two-wheel therapy, Michael. Get out on the bike. Me too. There's nothing like it. Have a beautiful day wherever you are, and may you find time to rest and digest. May you find time to not just be frenetically answering emails and phones, and let your dear body and your system calibrate, recalibrate, and come back to its natural state. You'll be glad you did. The riches are in the rest. Peace out.